folks, this is a unscripted review on the VH 420 ml USB desktop humidifier. It's an ultrasonic humidifier. It's a mini one just for your desktop. As you can see in the title of the BANGGOOD ad, it says that it is an air purifier, which it is not an air purifier. It does not move air. It does not filter air. If what they mean is the vapor is supposed to somehow clean the air, well, maybe that might be the case, but it doesn't purify the air. It might clean it a little bit, but anyway, once again, the Chinese mistitled, but that's okay because it's actually a pretty good ultrasonic vaporizer or humidifier. Let's show it to you. Here it is right here. It's a 420 milliliter ultrasonic, and it's got a couple of neat little things. First of all, it's got a regular USB connector that connects, and I'll show you that in a minute after I shut it off. It's got a really interesting, weird switch. It reminds me of switches from like the 70s on certain like Panasonic TVs. You just touch it, and when you touch it for 2 seconds, it shuts it off. When you touch it for another 2 seconds, it turns it on. If you touch it momentarily, it goes into this, it's supposed to go into this mode where it shuts off. There it is. And then turns back on, like it cycles on and off. And that cycling on and off is where I believe they get the numbers of, it gives you a 10-hour run time with this 420 milliliter reservoir. I don't know if I buy that. It's probably more like an 8-hour, if anything. I got this today, and I filled it right up to the mark, right up to the fill mark, and I put it on. And I was gone for about 5 hours, and I had it on continuous, and it was pretty low. And I'll show you what I mean. It has an automatic shut off. Let me go back to continuous mode just by touching it. It says you can actually take it apart while it's on, and it'll still keep on working, but it shuts off. So this little thing right here is the shut off. You can see it does not go all the way to the bottom. This other part here is where this is an extra filter, not a filter, a wick rather. It's a fiberglass wick, and it fits in this little piece here, and it's a half twist to get it out. As you can also see, there's a gasket in there, but it is a plastic gasket, not a silicone gasket. See, I guess that's pretty cool. I never saw that before. The light was flashing. Anyway, it's really hard to unscrew and screw back on. I'm finally getting used to how to get it on and off. It was really difficult at the beginning. Anyway, this is my old 400 milliliter. Of course, the whole electronic part on the top is gone. This is the old wick from that, and as you can see, it's more like a cigarette filter, like a fiberglass filter, than it is a cotton swab, which is what they call it. This is a 400 milliliter base that it has. Some of the parts are in there from my old one. But anyway, this is really unique. It's really well made. It's a little noisy. You can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. This is the USB plug, and I made it red on one side so I can see, because it's very hard to see which way is up. So I did that. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, if you want to clean these, my advice is to take a white vinegar on a cotton swab and very lightly, without pushing down on the ultrasonic pad in there, because the minute you bend it, it is over. And you want to leave like drops of white vinegar on there, and let it dissolve any kind of scale that you have. And of course, mine's brand new, so I don't have that problem. But that's where you want to put the white vinegar, and that'll work for the first several times that you do it. It'll dissolve the scale, but after that, it'll stop getting it all, and you might need to scrape it. And if you're going to scrape it, use like a sharp, pointy, anything, like a pocket knife or whatever will fit in there, and scrape it very lightly to get it off, and then you know, use a vacuum cleaner or whatever you have to get the deposits out of there. On the underside, it doesn't really build up scale as much, but you could hit it with the white vinegar. You do not want to run white vinegar in here like you would like through a coffee machine or something. I believe that can really mess it up. Any kind of, if you use any kind of essential oil, that can mess it up too. You do not want to run essential oil. It even says do not run essential oils through it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It's a great little ultrasonic humidifier, and I'll say this, it puts out more vapor than any other one that I've had so far. Let me plug it back in, and I'll just give you a dose if I can do this with one hand. And it's weird, when you plug it in, this will come on, but that won't be on, and then you hit that, and I don't know if you can see how much vapor that is, but that's at least twice as much as what this one put out. This was like a $14.99 one. $14.99 on either GearBest or Banggood. But look at that. That actually puts out some decent vapor. And it's already humid in here. It's doing its job. It's actually better than the other humidifiers I have. That are real ones, big ones that hold gallons of water. So I think it's great. Anyway, I hope this has helped. And thanks for watching.